It's October 8th today. It's probably the first video I haven't done sitting in the car. But yeah, this is Kyle for my video journal I've been making. Again, this week we've been prepping still to leave next week for Arizona for BOLC, for military training. And we're getting anxious about it. The duplex, the home I've been rehabbing, is finally finished. Our renters are about to move in, so we're about ready to go. And we're going to spend a little bit of time today making some reservations for our travel, getting our U-Haul reservation together. I've been trying to get some of the documents and stuff I need, my orders, which has been hard to come by. I guess there's still a chance that some of this could fall through because I don't have my interim security clearance yet, but hopefully that is forthcoming, and we can get this thing fixed, all squared away. I know we're all getting a little anxious about getting out of here, but hopefully it's working out. Hopefully it's about to happen. Rebecca's dropping off the kids at their Grammy's house, and so we're going to spend a little time talking over whatever packing and stuff we need to do for next week. Yeah, next week. It's crazy. Probably still haven't done half the stuff I need to do. Been trying to get a hold of somebody that's there at BOLC who sent me an email about some stuff, and trying to figure out if that packing list is accurate or the other packing list that's on their website is more accurate. So hopefully we can get that squared away. Yeah, what else is going on? One of our chickens died. Looks like it was killed by some creature. Luna was very upset about it. Said we needed to fix it, but I told her we couldn't fix that chicken. That chicken was beyond the fixing. If anything, it could have been fixed for dinner, but we probably didn't want to eat that chicken anyway. One thing I've been meaning to talk about on these video journals is I listened to that audiobook about the Battle of New Orleans, which was fantastic. And I didn't know that there were New Orleans pirates at the time, and the moment it started talking about the pirates, I was like, please let these pirates help fight the Battle of New Orleans. And lo and behold, they did. They were there, especially manning some artillery. And so I didn't know there was pirates in New Orleans, and I didn't know they fought in the Battle of New Orleans, but that was sweet action right there. Sometimes I think real history is non-fiction's more marvelous than fiction. No one could think up some of this stuff. And in the past, I thought it was mostly Tennesseans there, and it probably was still mostly Tennesseans there, but there was all kinds of people there, a ragtag group of different bands of people fighting the Battle of New Orleans. I think it's the Choctaw Indians were there, and Kentuckians and Tennesseans and all kinds of outdoorsmen, and just a ragtag group of people, including these pirates and the citizens of New Orleans, came together to fight with the British, who had just beat Napoleon, and they should not have won. Let me just say that. The trouble with looking at this is I feel like now we Americans are now the British of that time period. You know, the Brits were the the biggest, most regal army in the world beat by a ragtag group of people, and now that's us. We're like the most glorious army on the globe, and I feel like that's kind of a recipe for a disaster. Having our hand involved in so many nations in the world, we're kind of the colonialists of the day, interfering wherever we go. So I feel like it's just a matter of time before a ragtag group of some other country is going to best us at some point and put us in our place, just like we did the British then. So I don't know what to tell you, but I was just like, wow, listening to the Battle of New Orleans, I was like, yes, I'm proud to be an American at that point. We are not those kind of Americans anymore that can band together and fight rough like that. I'd like to think so, and I'm sure there's a segment of the population that is still like that, but I'm not so sure. You're hearing about those huntsmen and outdoorsmen, those Tennesseans fighting with hunting knives and hatchets, and fighting more guerrilla warfare like the Native Americans taught us how to. Wow, that's the story. The Battle of New Orleans. Wish I could have saw it. I wouldn't really want to fight that battle. I feel like war is hard to imagine. Contemporary warfare is hard to imagine, but that kind of warfare back then, or any other time period, that type of warfare, super hard to imagine. I'm amazed that people were really even willing to fight those kind of wars. Not that any war is pretty, but those type of wars seem unusually brutal. So anyway, I'll leave it with that. Again, prepping for Arizona, thinking about the Battle of New Orleans. Excited to be done with my civilian work for a while, even though I'm not really sure what military training at this place is going to look like. Hopefully it's not too obnoxious, but we'll see. At least I can take my family along, so that'll be nice. Again, talk to you guys later. Be safe. Leave some comments if you want to, or don't. That's also fine. We'll talk to you later.